now invite one of the Hafiz present here, Sheikh Muhammad Sengo, who will give us the recitation of the Holy Quran. Your Excellency, the word Hafiz means someone who has mastered the Holy Quran, and this gentleman here is a moving computer. He has the entire Quran in his head, so he's going to give us one of the recitation. You're most welcome.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أرأيتم إن جعل الله عليكم الليل سرمدا إلى يوم القيامة من إله غير الله يأتيكم بضياء أفلا تسمعون. قل أرأيتم إن جعل الله عليكم النهار سرمدا إلى يوم القيامة من إله غير الله يأتيكم بليل تسكنون فيه أفلا تبصرون. ومن رحمته جعل لكم الليل والنهار لتسكنوا فيه ولتبتغوا من فضله ولعلكم تشكرون. ويوم يناديهم فيقول أين شركائي الذين كنتم تزعمون. ونزعنا من كل أمة شهيدا فقلنا هاتوا برهانكم فعلموا أن الحق لله وضل عنهم ما كانوا يفترون. إن قارون كان من قوم موسى فبغى عليهم وآتيناه من الكنوز ما إن مفاتحه لتنوء بالعصبة أولي القوة إذ قال له قومه لا تفرح إن الله لا يحب الفرحين. وابتغ فيما آتاك الله الدار الآخرة ولا تنس نصيبك من الدنيا وأحسن كما أحسن الله إليك ولا تبغ الفساد في الأرض إن الله لا يحب المفسدين. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, out of the verses I have recited in Surah Al-Qasas, verse 77. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وابتغ فيما آتاك الله الدار الآخرة ولا تنس نصيبك من الدنيا وأحسن كما أحسن الله إليك ولا تبغ الفساد في الأرض إن الله لا يحب المفسدين. Means, but seek through that which Allah has given you the home of the hereafter, and do not forget your share of the world, and do good as Allah has done good to you, and do good as Allah has done good to you, and desire not corruption in the land. Indeed, Allah does not like corrupters. Thank you so much.
So I congratulate you because you preached very well. But I wanted the other boy, the grammar of the Quran, to come back and put Nakadama's words in the Arabic. The ones of saying, you should go to the forest, cut some firewood, come and sell it instead of begging. The way Nakadama said it in English, you come and put it for us in Arabic. The other boy, the reciter. Alazewa.
Your Excellency, as he comes, the non-communicable diseases, it is 71% of all the deaths globally.
Of all the deaths globally?
Yes, sir.
And here in Uganda?
In Uganda, we had not yet checked.
We shall check. Omana will check.
Okay, sir.
The reciter, tell him the surah. The one where you should go to the forest and cut firewood and go and sell it instead of begging. I liked that very much. Wakiri ogende otyave enku ojo ozitunde mu kibuga omukifo ky'okusabiriza awo njogedde mu Luwarabu olwange naye njagala ono omwana abiteeke mu Luwarabu olweri.
Your Excellency.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Your Excellency, in Islamic teachings, we have two sources of teachings. This is the Holy Quran and the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, known as Hadith. Now, what Hajati, Right Honorable, was saying is not Quran, it is Hadith. Hadith, the teaching of Prophet Muhammad. He said, بأن يحتطب أحدكم خيرا من أن يسأل الناس يعطوه أو يمنعوه. It says for one to go and fetch firewood and sell, get something to feed on, it's much better than one going to, begging. The hadith was reported by one companion known as Abu Huraira. Initially, he came from Yemen and he joined Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It's a noble hadith.
So it's not in the Quran, that's why the boy doesn't know it.
It is not in the Quran, because for him, it's a sin of memorizing Quran, but it's not a sin of internalizing Quran.
Very good. Thank you, thank you. Because that is fundamental. That is fundamental in terms of guiding our people. Even in the Christian religion, St. Paul says, if you don't work, you should not eat. So therefore, I'm very happy to inform you that this time we are really very serious with our Kongola or Kongola. Kubanga, in Uganda, we have got families which work and other families which Kongola. Okukongora mu Lwarabu mukiyita mutya? Abamanyi Olwarabu mujye mututegeeze. Okukongola mu Luganda mukimanyi? Amukimanyi? Oba kyali Nyankole?
Your Excellency, okukongola mu Luwarabu ye attakasulu. Era waliwo sahaba omu eyaddira nabbi mu bigere bamuyita Umar ibn al-Khattabi, bwe bamalanga okusaala abasiraamu nga basigala mu muzigiti nga beebase, n'ajja n'abagobamu n'embooko n'abagamba saagala kukongola, mugende mukole.
Mukiyita mutya?
Attakasulu.
Attakasulu. Because me, I am a cattle keeper from the age of 4. I was looking after cows. For you people. When you are here in Kampala eating beef, I'm there looking after cows. And then when we got education, we taught our people. They were looking after cows just for okorere chida chonka, just for eating only, and some little selling. But later on, when we got education in the 60s, we told those people to produce for home consumption, but also for the market. And other families are also coming up, like some of the families in Masaka. They are in coffee growing. That's why you hear that our coffee we are now one of the biggest producers of coffee in the whole world. I think we are now number 8, the biggest in Africa. 8 million bags now, from 2 million bags. So when you fly over Masaka, you can see many families getting involved in coffee. And in other areas, Bundubujo, Karangara, now people have gone into palm trees. In Teso, you see some families with the citrus. So, what we want is that, because the population of Uganda is now 43 million, that means we are like 9 million families, if you take each family to be 5 people. Now, if 5 million of the families not all the 9 million, but just 5 million, who may have land, because many of these families in Uganda have land, 1 acre, 2 acres, 3 acres. We have done experiment in Fort Portal where people using 1 acre, they get a lot of money. Some people, you can get some of the delegations to go and visit Fort Portal area, Ruengaju, and you will see how people are making very good money. Where from 1 acre somebody is earning 260 million shillings in a year from 1 acre, around eggs and milk. And they create jobs. Like those groups, you find that somebody in 1 acre has created 15 jobs for other Ugandans who are working in that small farm. But even if each of the 5 million families who may have land, even if they were to create only 10 jobs, that would mean 50 million jobs. So when you say there are no jobs in Uganda, it is because the jobs are not enough in Uganda. It is because of the Okukongora. I have forgotten what you call it in Arabic, but you have already heard. At Hasuru, is it at Hasuru? That one. So, all these families must get, especially the ones who have land, must get involved in producing for the stomach, but also for the pocket. And we are coming with the parish development model. We want everybody to be involved. The second point is of JMU, not listening to the advice of the government, of the NRM. Like some of these problems they are talking about now, there is a problem of buto, the oil, which is used for making soap. It is in shortage in the whole world because of the corona and so on and so on. I will give a broadcast on those issues. But we started long ago growing the vinazi, which produce that buto. And we started in Karangara. Karangara now is producing. But what Karangara is producing is not enough because our efforts are always being interfered with. We wanted to, apart from Kalangara, we wanted to grow vinazi in Buvuma, in Sango Bay, in Rakai, Chotera, Maruzi, in Lango. Now the plan has been revived to grow enough vinazi to have enough oil for soap manufacture within Uganda. But it's we have lost time. Otherwise, our people will not be suffering on this issue of buto for soap and for vegetable oil. But because of buli kyetukola tulina okusikanga n'omuguwa. Bano bawakana, bano baseketera ku nkomerero akosebwa yani muna Uganda. Awo Muganda we yagambira olugero nti nantabuulirwa yasabala na bwabumba. The one who cannot be advised tried to cross the lake with a clay boat and it sank in the water. So please, listen, NRM knows exactly what we are doing. What we never talk about things we are not sure about. When I started growing palm oil in Karangara, there was no shortage in the world. There was no problem. But my line was, why should we import palm oil from Malaysia when we can produce it here? That was the reasoning. I didn't even know that there would be a shortage. in the world and there will be a crisis. It was just a matter of